I do not own the rights to this song. I don't own the rights to this song. What's up, y'all? It's your homie Rahn Hortman. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can barely hear myself. How y'all doing? It's your homie Rahn Hortman here with the DysFUNctional show. Cousin Kofi should be on her way. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are extremely blessed and had a good day. My day was pretty good. I can't complain. Woke up, handled some business, and now I'm here. Thursday night, March 18th, 2021, in the year of our Lord. It's a dysfunctional show. It is dysfunctional because we are all dysfunctional. Like I said before, cousin Kofi should be running in any moment now. Let's see who we got. We got Ray. What's happening, homie? How you doing? The homie Ray always tunes in. We appreciate you. We love you. And and by the way, that's the homie Ray hooked up the picture that's up today. He got me and Kofi looking pretty dapper. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the love. Kofi running late. She running late. And if she's a no-show, I'm gonna talk real bad about her. I will do that. I have no problem doing that. But today I'm gonna keep it light, y'all. We always talk about a recap. The last show we talked about rolling with the punches, dealing with life when it don't go the way you plan. Sometimes the best things happen from your ingenuity, that you didn't know that you could do it, and you end up coming through and making a way. So the message from that is just keep pushing. Don't stop. If it's for you, it's for you. God has a way of making things work out. So don't give up hope. Keep pushing. And hey, your time gonna come. That's for everybody. That was from last week's show. I'm gonna get into a couple of real quick news items that I saw. Kirk Franklin still in the news. This thing with his son. I personally didn't think it was newsworthy, because he a Christian and pastor, and he cussed out his son. This is a grown man. Like, family disagree. I think it was a private matter, and his son shouldn't have exposed it. Whatever, he's human. People get upset. They say things. Apparently, his son was today's news was claiming that he was physically abused by his dad. Like, his dad was getting physical with him because he was. But Kirk said his son was becoming extremely aggressive. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you're raising sons or you're raising men, sometimes you have to stand up and put the foot down, put the hammer down if you have to, because if not, they'll run all over you. So the Franklin family is in my prayers. I don't see nothing wrong with it. That boy, sometimes you deserve a good tongue thrashing, as they say. Number two, the stimulus. The stimulus checks have hit. They hit. People got that money. So if somebody acting brand new on you, they probably got that stimmy. And so ride down on them if they owe you a couple dollars, because them stimmies is hitting. I was laughing on social media, all of the memes they were making about the stimmy. It said direct deposit $1,400 at McDonald's. How much do it cost to fix the shake machine? I was rolling, man. They was balling out with the $1,400. In other news, a lady, a business owner, went to a TD Bank and she tried to withdraw money from her bank account. And the cashier said she just didn't feel comfortable giving her money because she was a woman of color. Now, that was hilarious. Everything matched. She said she just didn't feel comfortable. So uh, she went to another bank, the same branch, and they gave her money. She was trying to get like I believe it was $1,000 out. She was a business owner. She was paying a photographer, and the lady just didn't feel comfortable giving her the money. And here goes the thing that interests me. The bank, instead of saying the lady was wrong, they issued a statement saying that they have policies and procedures and they're going to investigate it. But she went to the same bank, the same branch, same company, a couple miles away, and they gave her money no problem. You have to start uh, calling wrong. Just call it out. Be done with it. If somebody wrong, they wrong, and let it ride. We got to stop trying to be trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to be politically correct with wrong. Yeah, I know you don't want to admit fault because it's a business, but if somebody wrong, they wrong. Say, hey, I made a mistake. It was wrong. Here go your money. You're trying to go get your money, and they tell you you can't get your money. That's crazy. Yeah, that happened today. In other news, I'm not a big sports fan, but I don't know if y'all saw Space Jam. If y'all remember Sean Bradley, the big tall dude, I forgot who he played for. He was one of the monsters on Space Jam. He was like the super tall center dude. Uh, he has some kind of injury and he's paralyzed. So prayers going out to him. You know that just that just show you, man, life is precious. He was an NBA star, made money, was in Space Jam, and now his challenge his life is paralysis. You know what I mean? You think somebody got it all together, figured out, and so take heed and be grateful for what you have. You never know. Be grateful. And this is my last bit of news for the day. And Kofi's still late. She's late. She's super late. Last bit of news. This just blew my mind. Kanye West, you know, the all falls down, married to Kim Kardashian, is not only the richest rapper. They say Kanye is worth $6.6 billion. He is officially the richest black man in American history. Wow. Didn't see that coming. 6.6 billion Kanye West. 6.6 billion is because of his Yeezys and his deal with the Gap. And I'm gonna tell you, his deal with the Gap is so cold because he used to work for them before he blew up. And so now he part owner and whatever deal he got, whatever. I don't know the particulars, but he is the richest man in American history. Ain't that crazy? And do y'all wear Yeezys? Yeah. I mean, I know all the young kids. I mean, people wear them. They look like, to me, they look like Coogee house shoes. So I didn't really get into it. And I'm not paying $500 for no tennis shoes anyway. But yeah, everybody rocking the Yeezys. He's a Billy 6 times. A billion. 6.6 billion. That's my news for the day, y'all. Your boy Ron Hortman with news. Hey, before I get in, I'm gonna do this. Gonna kick a couple of our sponsors. We have the Carboy for all your automotive needs. 414-865-0910. 414-865-0910 for all your automotive needs. If you want to buy a car, or if you know somebody selling a car, if they need help, call 414-865-0910. We have Donnie B at the Smitten Kitten Wax Spa. That's in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Smitten Kitten. Ladies, get your kitten smitten. That's all I'm gonna say. Get your kitten smitten. We have Kofi Art World. Kofi's Art World. She has sound art. It's actually music in a painting, and it has Bluetooth. So you got a beautiful picture of your family on the wall, and then your company come over, you hit the button, bam, you got Al Green coming from your family portrait. How dope is that? That's Kofi's Art World. And then we have the one and only Get Rid Pest Control. 414-368-0696. 414-368-0696. If you got it, we'll get it. Let me see what I got here. I got the homie Jelani on here. He said real talk. He wear knockoff Yeezys. I got the homie Steve. What's happening, Steve? He said Coogee house shoes, man. That's what they look like to me, man. They make some expensive Coogee house shoes. That's what they look like to me. So Kofi is doing a no call, no show tonight. So y'all stuck with your boy. It's gonna be good though. Tonight topic is simple, nostalgic. What would you bring back if you could bring something back from the past? It could be childhood, anything in your life, something you would bring back. Everybody always look back and things were a lot simpler back then. One of the things that I would bring back, and I don't know if y'all enjoyed it like I enjoyed it, I would want my kids and my grandkids, everybody, to watch after school specials. Do y'all remember the after school specials? Oh my God, I love the after school specials. The after school specials, they were brilliant. They made you realize. Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Wait, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Y'all don't kill me.
Hey.
Hi, please don't kill me.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. How are you?
I'm late.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I am. The unexpected always happens to happen,
As long as you're all right, that's all.
Yeah, I'm all right. I had to get the husband up out of here unexpectedly. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad everything's okay. Happy to see you.
Well, thank you. Happy to see you too. Sorry that I'm late again, but the unexpected happened and I had to roll with it.
You know what? That's funny you said that because that was last week's topic. When things don't go quite as planned, you got to keep rolling. So, that's what we did. We kept rolling. So we all right. We good.
Okay. Good. I'm not too late, right?
No, only like 15 minutes. That's all. That's all. But who's keeping track?
Who's counting?
Who's counting? Who's counting? We just happy to have you here, Kofi.
Okay, thanks, cousin.
We're happy to have you here. Ray said the 30 bus wasn't running, Kofi. The 30.
It was running, Ray. It was running.
She couldn't find that transfer.
It was running. I caught it, Ray.
I'm gonna catch you up real quick, Kofi, because you missed. What's up, Kia? How you doing? You missed the beginning where I had some dope news that I talked about. I'm just gonna go back for Kofi, y'all, real quick.
Please go back for me, y'all.
Just Kofi. I did recap.
You did my recap.
I didn't know if you were coming, but you can recap the recap. Please go ahead.
Okay.
I said what I said. We talked about rolling with the punches, and I gave my point of view on it. What would be your take on that conversation?
I guess my take would be that timing is everything. And just because it doesn't happen right at that time doesn't mean it won't happen. And just because plans change, you just got to roll with it sometimes and understand at that time it just may not be your timing.
That's right. I agree 100%. Mm-hmm. Like I started this show tonight, right? And I was supposed to have a co-host with me. And the co-host wasn't there. So I kept pushing through And then lo and behold, boom,
the co-host show up.
She's here. But that's life though. Unexpected things happen.
Yeah.
You have to keep it moving. If you waddle in defeat, like just think, if I would have said, you know what, Kofi not here, I'm not gonna do the show, and I would have not did it. I would have missed out on this precious moment we had right here for me to keep bashing
right
you.
Now.
Yeah, that you weren't here. You know, I would have missed out on it.
And you gonna bash me knowing that I told you that I had to get my husband off tomorrow, and boom, that call came, and it wasn't no more getting them off tomorrow. I had to hurry up, wrap it up, and it has to happen tonight.
Hey, did you do that though? You made that happen?
We made that happen.
That's all that
he off for the races, and I'm here. See, I'm a little late, but I'm here.
But you're here, and you know what? Sometimes the support system is priceless. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, I'm holding you down. We had this. You know what I'm saying? I might be late, and you're gonna have it. So
absolutely,
we're team. Understand me?
And at least I got to get my husband off too, and I didn't leave him like I got to do the show. You on your own.
Absolutely,
Skippy.
Absolutely, you know? That's important. That's important.
Yeah, I had to juggle it.
So he doing what he got to do, and you know he happy. Everything is everything.
Yeah.
Right? So that was the recap from last Tuesday.
Did you have some good trending topics? Because you know I love the topics. Well, trending topics.
I actually did. I'm gonna redo them just for you.
Please do.
I started with Kirk Franklin. Again, he's still.
Oh, go ahead.
Kirk is still there. They still talking about the video. His son released something else saying that his son that he was physically abusive to him, and I think that it's not even news. That if you raising a son, sometimes they test you, and you have to put your foot down, because if you don't, they're gonna roll all over you. And you know, we always said that I'd rather it be me than the streets that teach you, because I'm gonna do it out of love, and the streets gonna do it. It ain't no love.
And so, how old is this son again?
He's 33. 33. He's spoiled, man. If you ask me,
I'm gonna pray for him because he really cutting up.
And you know, I'm not saying he don't have no valid feelings.
I just don't think he should be trying to take it all publicly. I just think that he's going too far with himself, and if he's having issues with his dad, he should keep it within their family.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree, 100%. That's family business, and you know what's gonna happen? He gonna have a son one day, and he's gonna have to deal with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love my sons to death, right? I shouldn't even put my business out there. I went to play basketball with these dudes yesterday, right? And they done got so big, like they really can play. And like I was tired. Like I literally was tired. I'm out of shape, so I'm trying to. They said they're gonna make me play with them 3 times a week. But when you look at like physically what happens, like they get older, you get older, but a man's physical, you know, your physical abilities, they start diminishing. Yeah. And they getting stronger and bigger. I'm like, this dude eating weights. Like and you know, it was like, well, I was looking like they was kids, they was babies. And I used to cheat on the court to beat them. I can't even beat them cheating now.
You can't even keep up.
No, I had to sit down. I had to sit down. But prayers out to the Franklin family. That's tough. When you're going through it with your kids, it's tough. It really is. And
it is tough,
especially when you out in the spotlight. Everybody critiquing you. Mm-hmm.
And I think that we all go through it though with our children to some degree, and I'm in hopes that his son gets control over himself and just keep it private.
Yeah, he gonna learn.
Yeah,
he gonna learn. In other news, a lady, I forget what state, I didn't write it down. A young lady, she runs a business. She went to a bank, to a TD bank, to get some money out, and the cashier didn't feel comfortable giving her the money because she was a woman of color. She didn't feel comfortable giving her the money. So she went to another bank, another branch, and they gave her the money. And, she complained about it. And the bank gave a statement of, they have strict procedures and they're going to investigate. At the end of the day, the lady was wrong. Just say she's wrong and be done with it. How you feel you're going to get your money and they say they don't feel comfortable giving you your money?
She made the wrong decision, period. She shouldn't have not had let that come out of her mouth.
Man, for real. Ray said, men don't do that. Do what, Ray? You lost me. Quita said her son made her so mad one time she wanted to punch herself in the face. And that's funny. That's funny.
Well,
that's funny.
My kids have gotten me there too, but I pray Steve, they don't take it to the streets.
Steve, this is not a green spot in the glass. I ain't got no green spot on me, but when I get it, me and you having a drink, brother. Steve said his people make excuses for racism at every rip. Racism with no racists ever found. That's funny. That's true though. That's true, yeah. Steve. They just listen. If it's this is the problem with when people do stuff wrong, that people around the situation, they don't speak up. They won't just say that it's wrong. Just say it's wrong, and that's it. Don't try to.
And I think people respect that better when you do that.
That's it. That's it. It's wrong, and move on. You can you can accept it because everybody make mistakes. It was a bad call and judgment. All right, we talked about the stimulus checks hitting Kofi. So if somebody that you usually talk to, they ain't answering your call right now, is because they probably got their stimmy. The stimmy's hitting, people acting funny.
Well, and I ain't got mine.
You ain't got your stimmy yet?
I ain't get mine.
Okay. So she probably gonna get hers on Friday or Monday. Friday or Monday, Cole gonna have that stimmy. So if she owe you a couple of dollars or you trying to hold something, reach out.
Honey, let me tell you one thing about Miss Tyler. I don't like to owe anyone. I don't even like to owe the bill people, honey. That's why I pay them on time, every time, all the time. I don't like owing folks.
Uh-oh, she froze up on me. I don't know if it's me or her. One of us is frozen. Is that me or you frozen? Okay.
I don't look frozen.
All right. And we're gonna do one more, Kofi. Kanye West, the rapper, the singer, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian.
Okay. I didn't know he was a singer.
Oh yeah, you hear him sing Jesus Walks and all that. But Kanye West is officially the richest, not rapper, but black man in American history. $6.6 billion. $6.6 billion because of the Yeezys and his deal with the Gap. $6.6 billion. Kanye. Who saw that coming?
Go Kanye.
Man. And you had missed it before that I said the Yeezys look like Coogee house shoes, but you had missed it. You weren't here, but it was kind of
okay.
That was the news. I had one more. I had Sean Bradley, the NBA player, was paralyzed, and he has some kind of spinal cord. That's the big, tall dude that was in Space Jam with Michael Jordan and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's paralyzed, and I said, you count your blessings. You never know. He was super rich NBA player, and now his rest of his life. I don't know if it's the rest of his life. I don't know what, but right now he's dealing with paralysis. So Count your blessings.
that's
Don't take nothing for granted.
awful.
Yeah, don't take nothing for granted.
Blessings to him and his family.
Okay, that was the news. That was the trending topics. Then today's topic, Kofi, is what? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. If you could, what would you bring back from the past? And you know, nostalgic feelings, something, you know, life was simpler back then. I was starting when you came. I was saying I wish that they would bring back after school specials. The ABC after school specials when it would be a life problem and then they would solve it. It was just everything to me. Like the after school specials when they were telling you to say no to drugs and it'd be somebody like, come on, take it, try it. Come on, try it, yeah. And then the friend would be like, no, we say no to drugs. You know, I used to love them after school specials. I did.
I wish we could bring that energy back that was in the world at that time.
The energy
we seem to be much closer to one another, and we were very involved with each other. Like we went to each other's houses and we went on the telephone and we saw each other. We interact. We walked the blocks and we walked to the lake and we walked through the city of Milwaukee. We walked. So
the sense of community.
Yes, the sense of community.
I could see that. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
It like when I didn't get it back then when people would say it was a simpler time. Like there was the technology wasn't there, so you had to interact with people, and you had to you couldn't FaceTime. You had to go see them.
You did.
You had to physically go see them, and life was different then. Life was definitely different. Look, here go Mrs. Hortman.
You can't see me.
Yeah, come on.
You
can't see.
Look. Yeah. Hey, cousin, I see you.
Come on.
Look, you twisted that neck back real fast.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Don't go be say hi.
She said hi.
Hey, cousin. So yeah, I mean, I love the energy there. It was good. It was good. We used to meet up together before going to school. You know, go walk to the bus stop together. It was fun time.
Yeah. I think one of the things I would bring back if I could, we used to have like parties. It wasn't like going out, but it was like straight up parties,
house parties.
Yeah, sometimes it was at places, but they was parties. And when we went, I mean, of course, you was trying to, you know, everybody was trying to catch, but the dudes, like you really went to have a good time. Everybody was dancing and
yeah,
you know what I mean.
It was for the good time.
Those were the times, man. What about you, Cole? I probably can go all night with the stuff that I used to like. And I remember, for me, now I don't miss this part, but when you were young and somebody call your house, right? And you on the phone, and then your moms would pick up the other phone and get off my phone. Didn't I tell you to go do this? And you'd be so embarrassed, like, hey, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you back as soon as I'm done. She hadn't hung up yet. You ain't calling nobody back. You getting off my phone right now? You're like,
you know what? You don't miss that, do you?
in a way, I do. In a way, but
it
was very embarrassing. very embarrassed. But it built character.
Yeah.
You know how awkward it is when you see everybody the next day. You be sitting there looking like, "Hey, your mama made you get off the phone last night." I was supposed to get off anyway. I had. Yes.
Well, and what about the music? Now that's something I wish we could bring back too, man. Nothing like our music.
Music is one of the most powerful things on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a time stamp.
It's a universal language, you know.
Yeah. Oh my boy. Who's your favorite from that era?
Oh gosh, I had so many. Oh gosh, I had so many, Ron. I love Whitney. I love Guy. I love. Oh gosh, so many. Yeah. Oh gosh.
And we were really at that. We were like right at the beginning of hip hop. So we was really hip hop and real R&B like at the same time. So I love some straight up gangster shoot the club up music, but when you throw on Guy,
oh, we gonna jam. And I think that we also caught the 70s era from our parents. Like those Saturday mornings cleaning up and having to listen to their music too.
Yes.
So we had some good music, man.
Every morning, Hortman and I, we listen to old like 70s and 60s music. Every morning we listen to Teddy P, the OJs, and I don't forgot the name of this group I just learned about. My mother and father just told me about it. The song, I'm gonna have to Google it real quick. The song was The Sly, Wicked, and the Slick. I'm gonna find it before we leave. The Sly, Wicked, and the Slick.
Look, I don't remember them either.
No, that like my mom and them was teenagers when that was, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I think my dad was the sly one.
I could see that too.
He was sly. He was sly. Understand me?
I could see that too.
Well, Quita said I got in my car yesterday. One for the one for the baller, two to flips and blow. Yeah.
She's always singing old songs too.
That's the more NSSGs. Yeah. But
oh gosh.
We gonna let y'all tap in. We being nostalgic tonight. What would you bring back if you could? Blast from the past.
And I'm trying to just think of something else that I really enjoyed. But I'm like you, I really used to enjoy those house parties too.
Man.
Like we could go to a friend's house and say, okay, we're having a house party. And it'd be 3 different floors, 3 different types of music playing, everyone getting along, everybody dancing, everybody having a ball. And the girls used to leave with our hair looking like just sweat balls or something.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve's still on here. Steve Hintz, he was there. We wore rayon and silk shirts to the parties, right? We would be dancing so hard that the silk shirts, you could literally wring them out at the end of the party. We was getting it in.
You was getting it.
Like what was the name of your joints? Kobe, the name of your crew?
Queens of Passion.
Queens of Passion, yeah. So back then, I'm sure the Queens of Passion, like, did y'all have practice?
Yeah, we did.
The Queens of Pageant had practice. The squad. We
used to practice in the back of the store, in the backyard, and everybody would be walking past, and we'd be like, Egyptian lover, Egyptian lover.
The squad had we had straight up practices. Like if you was late for practice and all that, you gonna be able to get the drills, and we ain't just do it all over. And we was going down.
Somebody else took your place. You weren't here.
Oh my God. And another thing, I remember now. Don't judge me, y'all. One of my fondest memories in childhood was that some of my guys was like way fresher than me. Like they level of freshness was on another level. Like they was buying leather coats and all that kind of stuff before I was. So when my guy taught me about layaway, I ain't know nothing about layaway. I went down to the Grand and put my first leather jacket on layaway. Boy, come on now. Just being a teenager with your own money and to be able to go do things and be responsible with your friends away from the house. That was a moment for me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That was a moment. And I don't know if it's the same for kids now. I don't know if it feels different. I don't know, because they so much further advanced than we are.
I don't know. I think they probably, I don't know. I don't think they like to go to work. I think they like the checks.
Yeah. They definitely like that. They like that. But what else, Kofi? So many.
I was just really trying to ponder on some things that I would really want to bring back. But what I really would want to bring back too is, like, back then when a person told you something, you could really take their word as law. A word was bond back then. Bond. You know, if you said something, you could trust it.
They held
you
could
to trust it. Yeah, you would be held to it. And I really miss that. Like, I don't feel like that now. I don't feel like when people tell me something that I could just take it and it is what they said.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Laquita says she missed roller skating.
Yes.
I used to go to the Palace on Saturdays. Did y'all go to the Palace?
I used to go too. Yes.
Every Saturday was. Yes.
I used to have to come off that floor sometimes because, you know, you got to be a good skater to keep up.
Oh yeah, they won't play.
And I could skate, but, you know, when they got into all of the tricks and all of that, I wasn't so good at all of those things. And I would come up off that floor because I didn't want to be trampede. Yeah, if you fall, you get right over up out there. You sure would.
And the dudes that had their own skates, they had the black skates, and they had they had them tied up with
different
the tongue
color wheels.
They run. Yeah, dudes got their skates hooked up back then. Like they
sure did.
Green wheels. Yeah, I never had my own skates like
the gray shoestring.
With the pom things on them.
Yeah, I used to have those on mine. The pom. I had the white leather with the red wheels.
Oh, you was killing them.
With the pom.
You was killing them.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, the scariest thing that would happen to you is somebody German Shepherd got out. Their dog was loose. And and no matter what, I was always the last to run. And I'll be the dude that don't run. They go. And so I'm standing there. This German Shepherd is violating me, sticking his nose all up in my private areas, taking deep sniffs, and I'm scared to run, and everybody done left me. Oh, I miss those days. Yeah.
I'll miss that, brother. I'll miss running and getting away from those dogs.
The dogs always got loose back then, like all the time.
Yeah, and I miss like how when you came from a neighborhood, it was like that whole neighborhood was with you, for you, protect you.
Yeah.
Like anyone couldn't just come in your neighborhood and try to, offend you or fight you or none of those kind, because the whole neighborhood would be involved. Like what?
The neighborhood was family. It was.
Yeah, the neighborhood was family.
Neighborhood was family.
And how we knew, everyone knew, they'd be like, oh, them the Tylers, them the Davidsons.
Yeah.
How we knew each other by last names.
The neighborhood definitely was family. We're going to let y'all tap in. Tonight's very nostalgic. We just blast from the past. If you could bring something back, what would you? What good feelings do you have from the past? That's it. It's a lot going on nowadays. We talk about a lot of deep stuff. Tonight, we just keeping it light. What would you bring back from the past? Hey, do you know? This like that. See, I don't. My situation. No, I never mind. My bad.
What?
Flag on the play. Never mind. Never mind.
I was gonna say, come on now, bring it on now. Let us know.
Never mind. No, well, I was going somewhere else with it, but never mind. Never mind.
Well, this is dysfunctional, baby. We do that.
Well, I was just talking about. All right, do you remember like that first in love feeling that you had, like first time you really digging somebody, they call your house, you standing on your head on the phone,
butterfly, you fall asleep on the phone,
yeah. Like, it was just so crazy, and you do all that, and then you get to school and they be like, you barred. You barred, yeah. You would be devastated.
I remember those days too. The puppy love, stand on the phone.
Yeah, devastated. And then this is when time started changing. When you had like young uncles and older cousins, they started being around, and you could never get the phone. Let me use the phone. No, they be on the phone caking for like 8 hours. You're like, dude need to go get a job or something. He just on the phone, it ain't even your phone. And people call you, they be like, nah, he not here. Look, I'm right here.
Oh, we had a battle with that in our house. We had six teenagers.
Oh, yeah. Y'all fought over that phone. It was some fights over that phone.
Fighting over that phone.
Okay, with the phone, right? What was the most incredible creation when it came to phones? I remember, Kofi. I remember when they started doing, it was two things. Star 69.
That three-way.
Three-way was dangerous. Three-way.
Three-way.
Three-way. I'm gonna call right now. Don't say nothing. Oh,
we used to love that three-way.
Three-way was screenshot back in the day. That's what three-way was. But when they came up with the star 69, you call back the last person that. Oh my God! You just call my house, play on the phone. No, go to your house. I just star 69'd you. You.
Yeah. The star 69. Yeah.
Star 69.
But that three-way that got so many people busted, man.
Hey, three-way was so bogus because you'd be on the phone for like an hour, and then all of a sudden, I heard everything you said.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The three. I forgot all about that.
But I love when they made that long cord though, where I could go from the living room to the kitchen.
Ooh, you would never get off that phone. Kofi, was you one of these? You could do everything with that.
Yeah.
She out there jumping rope with the phone on it.
I sure was.
You know what I used to love too?
What?
In every hood, all the kids would play in the street. Like we play football in the middle of the street. But then somebody from another block would come and they would race to see who the fastest was. And whichever person took their shoes off, you was like, ooh, doofus to kill, dude. He took his shoes off. If you would take your shoes off, runner, you was fast as hell. Ooh. Ain't nobody beat nobody take their shoes off.
Oh, you know what else we really I don't see anymore at all is the block parties.
Yeah, you know what?
And the stores used to sponsor them back,
Yep.
You know, that's like true. Our corner neighborhood stores, they would sponsor the block parties.
Yep. The block parties was dope. They really were.
They were.
Now I gotta say that my neighborhood where I live right now, we have block parties.
Oh, great. That is great. I don't see them often at all.
That's the part of that community that you was talking about.
Absolutely.
If y'all want to tap in, there's the link right there. If you want me to message it to you, I will. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Tap in. We just being nostalgic tonight. Blast from the past. If you want something to add, you want to comment.
Tap in and let us know what y'all would want to bring back. A blast from the past. I should throw a block party, Rahn.
That'd be dope.
Would.
That'd be dope. That really is.
Mm-hmm.
Block parties was happening.
I would have events and stuff. We used to have events with that. We would run prizes. We would do it real big.
So the only thing now they got to wear a mask and gloves because of COVID. You know, your block party.
You just killed the whole vibe.
Okay. All right. So everybody's on that side. We're gonna sit the food down and y'all come get it. COVID, man.
Gosh. We used to play the hopping in the potato bags.
Y'all did that in the hood?
Yeah, we would get in them bags and we would hop to win prizes. We used to have to play a lot of different games to win prizes.
Dang. Y'all neighborhood was like the Laugh Olympics. Remember the cartoon when they had that's pretty dope.
We used to do the tug of war, what's that? With the rope.
Dang, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Do you remember growing up, you're a teenager, and you could call the radio station and put in your dedication
Yeah.
This is for
Yeah,
Kofi.
or shout out your cousins.
This is for Kofi and someone special on the love train. Reasons, the reasons that we're here.
And what was that? What was the one we would call in before going to school? Was that a school shout out? What was
the high school check-in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we had a DJ. I was thinking about him the other day. What happened to Wayne, your baby CK?
Oh, Wayne CK.
Yeah, Wayne, yo baby CK. and he did the top 5 at 5. The top 5 at 5. You set it up. We'll count them down. That's what we should do, Cole. We should do the top 5. We should do top 5. That's what we should do. Just like Wayne, your baby CK.
We should. I haven't thought about him in a long time.
Somebody find Wayne, your baby CK for me. Wayne, this is Wayne, your baby CK. Top 5 at 5. You set them up. We'll count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What was the one we listened to at night?
The Love Train.
Yeah, the Love Train.
Yeah, the Love Train. This message goes out to Kofi and that very special someone. Hey, it'd be like Dante, Cheryl is sorry.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
She didn't mean to break your heart by hanging out with Jamal at Capitol Court. You are her only true love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You see that nostalgic feeling? So much be going on. You
smiling from ear to ear. I had forgot about CK, yo baby.
Yeah. Wayne, your baby. Come on now.
Yeah.
He had his finger wave game on. All that. Yeah. We need to somebody help us find Wayne, your baby CK. He was a good dude.
Those were some good times, Rahn. Gosh.
Yeah, that's what it's about. But you got to make memories. Make memories. Everybody's so upset. You're being stressed out. You're dealing with that. Listen, when your stimmy hit, you need to make some memories. When your stimulus check hit, you need to make some memories. Go get you a record. I got a record player now. Go buy your old school record, and you and your people, y'all just relax and vibe. We got somebody
That's
tapping in.
That's what I want to do.
I'm telling you. We got the
Give
homie.
me a record player.
She bought me that record player for my birthday. One of the best gifts I've had.
Ever. Yeah.
And because when you play a record, the little static sound, it just feels different.
Yes, it does.
It just feels so different.
I came up on records, so I love records. You know, I think we may still have records in my grandmother's home, so I love records.
And you know what I miss too, Kobe? I would bring back. Remember when new music would come out, everybody get excited, and you would go buy it. So you could read.
You would buy it, yeah.
Yeah. So you could read the credits in the back and the shout outs and all that. Man, I want somebody to make a record, give me a shout out on the record and the credits in the back. Boy, come on.
And
now.
We don't even do that anymore. Like,
nope.
Remember how the music stores used to be packed?
What? The homie Ray here. What's happening, Ray? What records came out on Thursdays? Was it Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Tuesdays. Sam Goody. Goody, Music Land. The exclusive store.
Look, he knows.
That's the one was up on North Avenue.
Yeah.
I can't see you, Ray, but I sure hear you.
Yeah, I'm finna. Give me a second. I'll put my camera on.
Oh no, you fine then. You fine. I was making sure it ain't messed up. Okay. Yeah, it looked like a record. So I like that. It looked like a record. We talking records right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's something you would bring back, Ray Ray?
Man, remember those voicemails, the long ass voicemails we used to the voicemails we used to leave.
Yeah. Oh, that just makes me think, man. I had my first beeper. It was a beeper, but it was just voicemail. So when you would call it, it would beep, but it would just leave a voicemail, and I would have to call the number and check the messages. So I would wait till I got about 5 or 6 messages because I would only waste my quarter one time because I listened to like 5 or 6. But I'll never forget my message. My message was the Ghetto Boys playing in the background. I sit alone in my 4-corner room staring at candles. I was playing like, hey, this your boy Rahn. I can't get at you right now, but leave a message. I'll get right back at you. I'll never forget it. My wife looking, she mad at me. She looking at me funny because she never got to leave a voicemail. I had upgraded by the time I met her. I had the real beeper.
Yeah, them days was cool, man. Hey, Rahn.
Yes, sir.
What group was that? What group was that with Dre and God, who was all in that group? And they used to dance on their porch. They lived on the corner of 45th and Center.
I forget the name of Dre in them group. Dre Martin. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I forgot the name of their group.
I couldn't remember. Was he in that group or
no? What was he in fan? Was it Fan Club?
I don't know. I don't remember the name. I just remember they used to dance on their porch, practice, throw rehearsals on their porch all the time. Yeah,
we wasn't in that group. We was the squad. You know, I'm just put this out there. We kind of beat them a couple times. Now, I mean, nobody's keeping track now, but the squad did our thing. You can ask about us. All right.
Yeah, they was like the Milwaukee version of New Edition, though.
Yeah, they used to sing though. They was cold. Dre Martin, Tall Dre.
What was their name?
I forget the name of that group.
I can't even remember who all was in it. It was 4 of them.
Yeah, I remember Dre. Hey, he was he was singing. He had all the accessories, everything. He had the glasses. He had the cane. He had it all.
I seen him before I moved to Georgia. Like a week before I moved, we had kept in touch. And at the time, before I moved, I was doing cable, and I hooked him up. And we kept in touch for a little while, but I guess life. Life happens. Yeah.
It happens.
Do you guys remember the talent shows at the park?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that used to be fun too. I miss that.
Yeah, they don't do nothing for the kids now. Like they just give them the internet and be like, "Go."
The talent shows at the parks was so cold, but
they were
be dancing and rapping, but it will always be like a Michael Jackson dancer that would win. The Michael Jackson dudes is cold.
And they used to be like at McGov, Washington, everywhere, right?
Lincoln, all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
They should bring that back, man. That was dope.
They should.
But would the kids be even interested in doing something like that now?
I think they would. Kids like to be theatrical. They love music. They like to perform still, I think.
Yep.
I just think, could they get along? That would be the question. Could they get along in one room for a few hours together without something breaking out?
Well, we got to change it. We would have to change it. We'd have to change it. It gotta be okay for them to get along. It's all right. Have fun.
But I think they do want to showcase their talent.
Maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe we should put one together.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that'd
that
be
would
dope.
be
Maybe
excellent.
we should put one together.
We should. That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. Let's put one together. Dysfunctional talent show. Singers, poets, comedians, uh,
Yeah.
models. We'll have them do everything we always wanted to do.
Yeah. That'll be a fun show, Rob.
Yeah, that'll be dope. So we're gonna start. We're gonna recruit people. We're gonna have a talent show. We'll have a grand prize or something. We can introduce them to you know what? What's the name of your group, Kofi?
Queens of Passion.
Queens. Listen, we can start Queens of Passion 2.0, and the winners the winners
Don't
get to
play
be
with me, Rob.
what? What? The winners get to meet the real Queens of Passion. What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
maybe we will teach them one of our famous moves that
you know what? I'd pay to see it.
I don't know if everybody all over in different states know about this dance now.
What dance?
The pop shake. The pop shake.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if everybody know about that pop shaking now.
I hope they bring pop shaking back. Bring pop shaking back. Hashtag pop shake. Bring it
It's
back.
pop shaking because you know these young girls don't know how to pop shake. They don't know nothing about pop shaking.
Kofi, I know they was out there doing the backbreaker. They was pop shaking and burger bouncing. I know about that, Kofi.
That's right.
Bring that back.
We'll teach them how to pop shake.
Let's bring the pop shake back. Kofi, you're gonna start a movement. You're gonna start a movement right here. You heard it first here on Dysfunctional. The pop shake is back. Cousin
the pop
Kofi.
shake back. Don't make me break out with it on this show one day now.
Hey, listen, make a video of you pop shaking. It can go viral. Hashtag, I'm telling you, ain't nobody pop shaking, Kofi.
I know they not pop shaking. They, if you find someone 30, they wouldn't even know what that is.
You got to teach them.
Hey,
go ahead, Ray.
Milwaukee was one of the first cities to do a Juneteenth celebration.
I didn't know that.
Oh, we were? I didn't know that either.
Yeah, Juneteenth used to be the thing, man.
It did.
That grilled corn.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My
we got
uncle used to take us.
The homie comedian Rick Walt. What's happening, man? What's good, brother? I'm hanging in there, man. We just on here chopping it up, trying to be nostalgic. We talking about old stuff. We bringing it back. We being nostalgic today. Blast from the past. We talking. The homie Ray said Milwaukee was one of the first cities to have a Juneteenth program. I didn't know that. I'm proud of the city for that.
Me too, and it used to be really fun and exciting, and it had excellent food, as Ray said. The corn, it was very known for that corn on the cob.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know,
Cam Tyler, what it do?
I'm looking at the 80s, right? Like late mid 80s. Remember HBO intro before they showed the movie?
Not quite.
Oh, man. They did that for years. They just changed it like maybe 10 years ago. It was like the little they would go through the like a fake city. Never mind. I can't explain it. But
what you say, Ray? They lost.
It's okay, Ray. It's all right. Right now, everybody, we talking. If you could, what would you bring back from the past? We talked roller skating, the palace, the neighborhoods, Juneteenth.
The horror movies was better back then.
The what?
Oh yeah,
the horror movies.
Oh, I wasn't really into that. That is, I was all.
I was scared, man.
Yeah, I ain't really mess with that. Do you?
You know what was in back then, though, y'all?
I was bad though. That's probably why I like to
karate.
Yes. Yes.
Karate was in like
yes.
Everybody wanted to know karate, man.
Everybody. It was you could go to the store and you could see 27 different black dudes wearing full kung fu suits. I mean the shoes and everything. Yes.
They had the knuckles, the brass knuckles.
And you'd be like, hey, you better leave dude alone, do the black belt.
Yeah. The dog tucks.
Yeah, it was a dojo on Center, like on 50th and Center.
Oh, the homie Rick Wall said he remember when the TV went off. The last thing you heard was the Star Spangled Banner. He ain't lying.
Right.
And that big eagle, used to fly.
Do you know where your children are?
At 10 o'clock?
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember that too, y'all.
Y'all remember the police used to give the kids baseball cards.
Yep.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
They just roll up on you, give you a baseball card.
Yeah.
Like, Prince, don't run.
To you and
here go a baseball card. Yep.
Or if you seen them and asked them for baseball cards, they will have them. Brewer baseball cards.
Yeah, they'll stop.
Yeah, Cam, we were scared.
That was like from 84 to like 91. Like once I got in like 7th grade, they was like, man, don't nobody carry baseball cards no more.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah, Cam said we were scared. Yeah, I didn't watch scary movies, man.
I didn't either.
I was a Christian boy.
I was a Christian boy too, but I still watch like Freddy Krueger, Friday 13th, Halloween, Poltergeist.
Freddy Krueger ain't a horror movie to me. Freddy was funny. Hey, close that back.
No, I didn't like that.
I like Freddy
kind of movies.
I didn't like Poltergeist. I did like Freddy. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. And he tongue kissed
really?
Yeah. Freddy was funny.
Oh my goodness.
What about the teenage movies like Revenge of the Nerds?
I like.
Oh, I love those guys.
I like the Goofy movies.
The Goonies.
I like that. Have you ever seen Stand By Me?
Oh yeah.
Seen that?
That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's
a classic.
That was my joint right there. Joint right there. Cam said growing up in Hillside had his perks. We did it all. He's seen some of the best fist fights. Yeah, they probably had Kimbo Slice come up out of Hillside back then. Yes, sir. Hillside was woo. The homie Rick Ross said he remembered the DARE program during the Reagan era, and ironically, that's when the most cocaine was brought into the country and crack was made. Yeah, that's true.
The who program?
The DARE program. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, the DARE. Okay, yeah.
Just say no.
I remember the DARE program. Yeah.
Do y'all remember when gangs was getting real bad in the city and they had the guardian angels walking around the neighborhood? That was pretty dope, y'all.
I remember the guardian angels.
That was pretty dope. Yeah. The guardian angels was these big black dudes with red berets on and t-shirts.
Yeah, the berets.
And they was walking through the hoods protecting the community. That was pretty dope, y'all.
That was.
Dang. We need to bring that back.
We do. We do.
Hey, they'll be fat and sloppy now because of COVID. Ain't nobody working out. Like we only going 2 blocks, so if something gonna happen, it need to happen right here. Guardian Angels, yes sir.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick Wall, if you wanna get on and comment, man, there go the link. You tap in real quick. We let you get a couple off if you like, brother. Comedian. Matter of fact,
come on in.
He's in Arizona now.
Rick
You in Arizona, right, Rick? Yeah. I think he's in
Well,
Arizona, Cole.
welcome.
Hey, y'all, I'm
That's
finna,
right.
I'm finna tap out.
Hey, brother, we
Thanks
appreciate
for
you, man.
joining us.
Nothing
Yeah,
but love, man.
anytime.
We appreciate you.
No worries.
Always.
Peace out.
Peace.
Have a good evening. Thanks.
Love the show. Love the
Cole, we
So,
got about.
Rick,
I'm a dedicated fan.
Oh man, likewise. Cole, we got about.
absolutely.
We got a hot 4 minutes and
Okay.
30 seconds. 4
Okay,
minutes
so
and
tell
30
me, Rick is coming from Milwaukee?
He's from the mill.
Or okay.
But he's in Arizona now.
Okay. Well, welcome.
So I'm gonna send you this link, brother. You know what? Here, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna message it to you real quick. That's what I'm gonna do.
So you said we have 4 minutes?
You got a hot 4 left.
A hot 4, huh?
You got a hot 4, Cole.
Well, I know one thing, thinking back about all of the things that y'all mentioned, it has me smiling from ear to ear because I forgot about some things.
You know what? That's the whole beauty of reminiscing, because it's a good feeling. It just brings you back to a place you ain't worried about anything wrong. You just thinking back to positive times. And everybody, whether you believe it or not, we all need that.
We do.
Especially right now. There's so much going on, and we legit talk about some deep stuff on here. We go in sometimes, and sometimes you got to break that up.
Yes.
You got to break that up. I mean,
you do.
We just got to have fun. You got to relax, and there's no rules. We're just talking. We're just having a good time. I sent them,
and all that deep stuff. It takes your energy. It takes a lot of energy. So we have to keep it light.
You have to sometimes.
And, sometimes.
We got the homie comedian Rick Walt right here.
What's going on, fam?
What's happening, man? How you been, brother?
Man, I am great, man. Good to hook up with you, man. I'm dealing with a guy right here, man. I was just looking at a video of you, man. It had like 3.5 million views on it, man.
Oh.
I promise you, bro. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, so my hat goes off to you, man. Still doing it big, you know. But
thank you, brother.
Yeah, I'm loving it out here, man, in Arizona, man. I left the Milwaukee life alone. I love my hometown. I was just there.
No doubt.
Change, man. People look at me like I'm bougie when I come to their house when I'm visiting and shit, asking for a bottle of water and shit. You know,
they do that to me.
You know, they like,
you don't drink out no faucet no more.
Yeah, they like you don't drink tap no more. You know, it's crazy.
Listen, you
welcome to Arizona. Enjoy.
Oh yeah, I've been here to be 3 years as of June, and I wouldn't go back. The only thing is, it's a little bit more expensive out here, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those you get what you pay for type of deals.
Yeah.
What part you in?
I'm in Deer Valley. So
what part of Arizona you in?
Basically Phoenix, North Valley, basically. So it's broken up into valleys. You got when somebody say Phoenix, that could mean anywhere. So you got North, South, East, and West Valley. So I'm in North Valley.
Okay. And you loving it?
Man, I love it out here, man. The people is nice. You know, you got some people, they some people just can't change, but for the most part, I love it out here. And the people are nice. My son loves it out here. My wife loves it out here, man. And I mean, who could ask for? Some people think it gets too hot, you know, so around, I want to say late April, early May, we started getting our hundreds going on where I don't even look at the weather anymore. It just be like, nigga, it's hot. Like, don't look at the weather, it's hot.
Yeah.
You know, and we can get temperatures, man. Sometimes I think the record is like 122.
Yeah.
You know, but overall, I think like the basic temperature from June all the way to August, on average, about 110. That's the average.
A 117, I say.
But see, you'd be surprised because, you know, with that, you know, it's the, you know, a lot of people don't get it when I say it's the dry heat. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's not like put it this way, Milwaukee in July is hotter than Phoenix at 110 because y'all got that moist
The
humidity. That humidity, yeah.
Well, I'm in Florida, man, so it's hot.
And you have humidity too.
Now, what tripped me out with Florida is I had asked a friend of mine. I said, "Man, why do y'all got a cage around y'all pool?" He said, "Because an alligator can just randomly come and chill in your pool." I said, "Oh, hell no."
Yeah. Like, what's up, fam?
Enclosed in cases up in there, man, for their pool area, and I'm like, "Oh no, I can't deal with that." You know, he said you may come out for work one morning, there's an alligator on your lawn.
Yep. Florida is swamp, man. Snakes, alligators.
That,
like you can literally be sitting at the light and see a hawk fly by your car carrying a big fish. Like, what the? Guess it's swamp, man. That's swamp living.
I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of that.
One thing I would like to do in Florida, man, is go in them Everglades, man, with that little what's that boat called that they use that got the big fan on the back?
I know what you're talking about.
I would like to get on one of those and check it out, though.
It's called the
hovercraft.
Like the swamp people, like Cat Williams said, they be going fast as hell, going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's called the hovercraft.
A hovercraft?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello,
I want to
Laquita.
get on one of those, man.
How you doing?
I ain't getting on none of that.
You know how I know it's called the hovercraft?
How?
Because in Milwaukee, it used to be a crackhead named Ponytail. And every time he used to hit the pipe, he used to run down the street yelling, hovercraft, hovercraft. He said that's what he used to feel like he was on. I didn't know what it was, too. And he told me that's what it was.
The more you learn.
That's funny. Now, Ron, how long you been in Florida, bro?
Man, I've been in Florida almost 17 years.
Wow.
2004.
Wow.
You don't even look 17 years old.
You so sweet. You are so sweet. Yep. You know what? I was talking about it yesterday. At first, I was looking for every reason to go home. Like, just the hurricane, we gotta go home. Let's stay home. They ain't got 2% milk. Let's go home. But I'm so glad we stuck it out. And and you know, because we learned to depend on each other because we didn't have any support system here. We learned to depend on each other, and my kids got to see a different outlook on life than we did. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Not that it's bad or different, but just something totally different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm happy. I'm happy we did it.
And
I'm glad I left too.
Yeah, and that's why I tell people it's not that I didn't hate Milwaukee when I left, but I wanted to see something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole new adventure. It's a new challenge. You know.
If you think about it, our families probably ended up in Milwaukee because people wanted to change from the South.
Exactly.
So they moved north.
Exactly how it came. That's
you know what I mean?
My grandma
and it worked. Yeah. Exactly. So they did that thing there. So now we branching out. So that's all it is.
And I knew this was meant for me because when I moved here, I didn't even feel homesick. I didn't feel nothing in me felt like I wanted to return. You know, I didn't have the homesick feeling or any of that. So I was like, this must be meant.
You was probably very mature because I was homesick in the mug, bro. I was trying to find it.
I was homesick for a good, almost close to a year, about a year. Where you learn.
The only thing I missed was the food.
Yeah, you learn how to live without those around you, people who you used to seeing, you know, every day. You might get off work and want to stop by the homie house or something like that. You can't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's something you got to get used to.
It's a good thing my homie is coffee.
So, Quita, how did you feel when you first got here? Did you miss home or have the home feeling?
Now this is all Florida, right? All you guys in Florida.
No, we're in Arizona.
Oh, y'all in Arizona too? Okay.
Yeah.
I felt so relaxed. I felt like that episode, that part on Coming to America, like I am finally here. I am finally I felt so relaxed. I feel so happy. It's like every day I wake up and I look outside to make sure I'm still here and shit.
Yeah.
Like I ain't dreaming because it's so peaceful. And Milwaukee was good for what it was good for. I felt like, it was just like when we was younger and our mama wouldn't let us go to people's house because they said you will wear your welcome out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't wear my welcome out. It was time for a change. I wanted my sons to see something better. That was my biggest thing. I just wanted them to know something bigger than Milwaukee.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm just so it's just so peaceful. Like the heat is durable. I'd rather be hot than cold any day.
Exactly. I'd rather be hot than cold because if I'm too hot, I can go in under AC and chill.
Thank you. It take you longer to heat up than it do to cool off.
Well, and then the cold to me, like some people love the winter time. Like you have people who love winter. I hate winter. I am African for real.
Me three.
I hate winter. I know when I used to live in Milwaukee, and I knew right after Labor Day, I started getting depressed because I know this damn snow coming.
Yeah.
Now I got to stock up on salt.
And we lived there our whole lives.
Tune up my snow blower and all. Like hell
no.
No.
I've never adjusted.
They can keep that shit.
And Quita, I'm gonna mute you.
I thought we was in the green room.
No, we're not. No.
I apologize. I thought you said she had 4 minutes left. I apologize.
You know what? We this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some closing, then we're gonna go to the green room. So we was talking about what would you bring back from the past if you could, just being nostalgic. What would you say in closing, Quita?
I want some old school Hustlers with the gummy bottoms.
Ooh, okay.
And the bomber coat, the black and pink bomber coat with the fur around it.
Okay.
Around the hood.
You bring that back while she pop shaking, y'all winning right there.
And we cannot forget the old school shell toe, the half top Adidas.
No doubt.
Got to be.
Quality never goes out of style.
Old school Adidas suits that the basketball players you rip them off.
Okay. I'm feeling that.
With the old school Adidas rings, you remember you used to have the Adidas palm rings and
no doubt.
You know I'm an Adidas fan. Anything Adidas. But the old school, not this Ivy Park stuff. I mean, I can't afford her stuff.
So all day I dream about sports for Laquita. All right. Comedian Rick Walk.
I ain't never heard the sports one though.
I just said it right now just because we don't hear.
Yeah,
Hey, I already know
that's a good one right there.
If I could bring anything back from the past, I would probably bring back the respect that the Hustlers had for the elderly. If y'all can remember back in the days, the Hustlers used to go to the alley to serve people. You never seen a drug deal take place in the front, like in front of the older people. So if I could bring something back, I would bring back the respect for the OGs in the neighborhood.
That boy bad right there.
Even the dice games go down in the alley. As a kid, I used to live on 29th and Burleigh. And one time I came out to take out the trash. And it was a bunch of guys in the alley gambling. Police came through the alley. Everybody ran. I picked up the gambling money. I was out, and I made sure I always looked out the back window just so I can see if I can catch another gambler.
What you know about them icy cups?
He's
Mr.
so
Ed
Milwaukee.
used to make?
Oh yeah, them ice.
Coco, what would you have to say?
What Mr. Ed used to make. You remember Mr. Ed?
Yep.
St. Leo's
Yep.
bags, lunch bags.
Yeah, but I would bring back the respect overall that we have for our elderly. People just walk over elderly people, say fuck, F them. They don't show any respect for the elderly, man. So I would just bring back that respect we had back then.
That's real,
Good.
man. That's big ups to that. Kofi, you got any last words?
Yeah, mine would be the energy. Like I said, the word is bond, and just how we were united, and it felt like community, And I wish we still had that today, and we could still have it, Let's do better.
Had each other's back.
Facts.
That's 100 right there, Kofi.
Facts.
We talking. Bring back the past. Community, respect, and love. That's all we need, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with us. The DysFUNctional Show. The homie Rahn Hortman, cousin Kofi. We got comedian Rick Walt with us, cousin Quita, and we out. All right, y'all.
Thanks for joining.